In a country where vibrant fields stretch like painted canvases to the horizon, the Netherlands transforms into a kaleidoscope of color that has captivated the world for centuries. As millions of tulips burst into bloom each spring, they tell a story not just of beauty but of a nation's passionate obsession that once crashed an entire economy. These iconic flowers actually came from much farther away. They originated in the rugged and mountainous regions of Central Asia, where they grew wild and free, painting the landscape with their vivid colors. Tulips originated in Central Asia. In these remote areas, the flowers thrived in the harsh climate, developing their unique beauty and resilience. The people of Central Asia admired these flowers for their striking appearance and often used them in their gardens and cultural ceremonies. They then traveled west, through trade routes reaching Europe in the 16th century. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes connecting the east and west, played a crucial role in the tulip's journey. Caravans carried these precious bulbs across vast deserts and over towering mountains, eventually bringing them to the bustling markets of Europe. The first tulip bulbs arrived in the Netherlands in the late 1500s. People were immediately captivated. The Dutch, known for their love of gardening and horticulture, were particularly enchanted by these exotic blooms. The arrival of tulips coincided with a period of great change and prosperity in the Netherlands. The Netherlands at that time was entering its golden age. This was a period marked by immense wealth, cultural achievements, and a flourishing economy. The Dutch were becoming leaders in trade, science, and the arts, and their cities were growing rapidly. This was a period of great wealth and cultural achievement. The Dutch Golden Age saw the rise of wealthy merchants who invested in art, science, and horticulture. The tulip, with its vibrant colors and exotic origins, became a symbol of this new era of prosperity and discovery. The arrival of a new and exotic flower like the tulip fit perfectly with this spirit of prosperity and discovery. Dutch gardeners and botanists began to cultivate and hybridize tulips, creating an array of stunning varieties that captured the imagination of the public. People were eager to show off their wealth. Tulips became a status symbol, and owning rare and beautiful varieties was a way to display one's success and sophistication. The demand for tulips grew rapidly, leading to a phenomenon known as Tulip Mania. And what better way to do it than with beautiful and rare flowers? Tulips, with their vibrant colors and unique shapes, became the ultimate luxury item. They were displayed in gardens, homes, and even in paintings, becoming an integral part of Dutch culture and history. The story of the tulip is a testament to the power of nature, trade, and human ingenuity. Tulips quickly became a symbol of luxury and status in Dutch society. Originating from the Ottoman Empire, these vibrant flowers were introduced to Europe in the late 16th century. The Dutch, with their keen eye for beauty and trade, quickly embraced the tulip, and it wasn't long before the flower became a coveted possession. They were highly sought after by the wealthy elite. Owning tulips was not just about having a beautiful garden, it was a statement of one's social standing and wealth. The more exotic and rare the tulip, the higher the status of its owner. Tulip gardens became a common feature in the estates of the rich, and tulip-themed events were the talk of the town. People were eager to get their hands on the rarest and most beautiful varieties. The allure of these flowers was so strong that it sparked a phenomenon known as Tulip Mania. During this period, the demand for tulips reached unprecedented heights, and people from all walks of life were drawn into the frenzy. Some tulips had vibrant, almost unreal colors. These colors were the result of a virus that caused the petals to develop intricate patterns and hues. The most prized tulips were those with the most striking and unusual appearances, making them the centerpiece of any garden. Others had delicate stripes or feathered patterns. These unique characteristics made each tulip bulb a work of art, and collectors were willing to pay a premium for the most exquisite specimens. The beauty and rarity of these flowers captivated the imagination of the Dutch people. As demand grew, so did the price. Tulip bulbs were traded in markets and auctions, with prices soaring to astronomical levels. The tulip trade became a lucrative business, attracting speculators and investors hoping to make a fortune. People were willing to pay exorbitant amounts for a single bulb. Stories abound of individuals selling their homes, livestock, and other valuable possessions just to acquire a rare tulip bulb. The frenzy reached its peak in the winter of 1636 to 1637, when tulip prices hit their highest point. Some rare tulip varieties, like the Semper Augustus, were sold for more than the cost of a house in Amsterdam. This particular tulip, with its striking red and white petals, became the ultimate status symbol. The story of Tulip Mania serves as a fascinating example of how beauty, rarity, and human desire can drive markets to extraordinary heights. This period of intense speculation and skyrocketing prices became known as Tulip Mania. It reached its peak between 1634 and 1637. During this time, people from all walks of life were caught up in the frenzy. They invested their life savings in tulip bulbs. They were hoping to get rich quickly. People even mortgaged their homes and businesses to buy more bulbs. They believed that the prices would continue to rise forever. But like all bubbles, Tulip Mania was unsustainable. In early 1637, the tulip market crashed, prices plummeted, many people lost everything they had invested, the Dutch economy went into a recession. The collapse of the tulip market serves as a cautionary tale. It reminds us of the dangers of speculation and the irrationality that can grip markets. Even though it ended badly, Tulip Mania left an indelible mark on Dutch culture. Tulips today, a national symbol. Today, the Netherlands is still synonymous with tulips. The country produces billions of tulip bulbs each year. They are exported all over the world. The tulip industry is a major part of the Dutch economy. It attracts millions of tourists every year. People come from all over to witness the spectacular display of colors in the Dutch tulip fields. The Netherlands, a sea of color. The most famous place to see tulips in the Netherlands is the Keukenhof Gardens. Known as the Garden of Europe, Keukenhof is a breathtaking spectacle of over 7 million tulips. They are arranged in stunning displays. But you don't have to visit Keukenhof to experience the beauty of Dutch tulips. Vast fields of tulips bloom across the countryside every spring. They transform the landscape into a sea of vibrant color. Beyond the fields, tulips in Dutch art and design. The influence of tulips extends beyond the fields and gardens. The flower has been a recurring motif in Dutch art and design for centuries. From the still life paintings of the Golden Age to contemporary Dutch design, the tulip continues to inspire artists and designers. Tulips are even used in fashion and cuisine. They are a versatile and beloved symbol of Dutch culture. The science of the bloom. Did you know that a tulip bulb contains everything it needs to grow into a flower? It's a fascinating process that begins long before the tulip ever sees the light of day. Inside each bulb, there is a complete blueprint for the flower's future. This tiny package holds not only the potential for a beautiful bloom, but also the necessary nutrients to kickstart its growth. It has stored food and a miniature flower already formed inside. This stored food is crucial because it provides the energy needed for the initial stages of growth. As the bulb begins to awaken from its dormancy, it uses these reserves to fuel the development of roots and shoots. When the conditions are right, the bulb will sprout roots and a stem. This usually happens in response to the warming temperatures and increased moisture of spring. The roots anchor the plant and absorb water and nutrients from the soil, while the stem pushes upwards towards the light. The flower will emerge and bloom in all its glory. This transformation from a simple bulb to a stunning flower is a testament to the wonders of nature. The vibrant colors and delicate petals of the tulip are a reward for the patience and care taken during its growth. The Netherlands has the perfect climate for growing tulips. This small country has become synonymous with these flowers, thanks to its ideal growing conditions and centuries of horticultural expertise. It has cool, wet winters and mild springs. These climatic conditions are essential for the tulip's life cycle. The cold winter period is necessary to break the dormancy of the bulbs, while the mild spring provides the perfect environment for growth and blooming. These are ideal conditions for these beautiful flowers to thrive. The combination of the right temperature, moisture, and soil quality allows tulips to flourish, creating breathtaking displays of color and beauty that attract admirers from all over the world. The science behind the bloom is a delicate balance of nature's elements, working in harmony to produce one of the most beloved flowers on the planet. A timeless treasure. As the sun sets over the endless tapestry of Dutch tulip fields, these magnificent blooms stand as living monuments to a nation's devotion to beauty and resilience. From humble bulbs buried in reclaimed seabeds to iconic symbols recognized worldwide, the tulips of the Netherlands don't just represent flowers, they embody the innovative spirit, artistic heritage, and unwavering determination that has defined this remarkable country for generations.